left field. Lydia Ecker hitting fifth at third base. Alyssa Jones in the number 6 spot. She's inside the pitching circle. Batting seventh at first base, Peyton Jeter. Kate Bergeron bats eighth at shortstop. And rounding out the lineup, the DP tonight, Abby Sabatino. So Faber, Walters, Berkland, Solberg, Eckers, Jones, Jeter, Bergeron, Sabatino, for Roland Story.
What does that mean?
Brought to you by the Raccoon Valley Bank. Not too big, not too small. The Raccoon Valley Bank, just right for you. This has been your employee-owned Perry Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee wants to wish you a very happy Memorial Day weekend, and a big thank you and a salute to all our veterans and all our active military currently serving our country. Well, what a beautiful night for softball here in Perry. Clear blue skies, comfortable temperature of 72 degrees as you settle in with us here on this Friday night. Macy Tunick dealing to Faber, who hits one right back up the box and in the center field, the base hit. So a good start for Roland Story.
Now batting number 30, Hayden Walters.
This is trouble because she can fly. Led the team last year in stolen bases.
Prototypical leadoff hitter for the North. Nice slap hit right back up the middle. Not the play to be made by the shortstop.
We'll meet that Perry defense in just a moment as Hayden Walters steps in. Right-handed bat. Tunick delivers and starts her with a strike. Perry defensively tonight, they have a solid left side of the defense. Freshman Ava Devilbliss-Shawley has really emerged. Lydia Olenczak at short. Taylor Atwell at second base. Emily Bell is over at first. The outfield has range as well with Barkley in left field, Catherine West in center, and they go with Taryn Naring tonight. She gets to start in right field. The catcher is Karagyn Whelchel. One ball, one strike. Runner takes off. Ground ball hit toward third, and the throw to second, not in time. So a one-hopper hit sharply right at third. Shawley Devilbliss up with it, and did not.
Now batting number 5, Kelly Berkland.
The move from first base, and that startled her. Made a good throw to second, but just the speed of Faber beat it out. That'll be a fielder's choice for Walters, and Roland Story cooking in this first inning. Ball, one strike to Kaylee Berkland, the second baseman. Hit .351 last year, 3 home runs, 15 RBIs. Oarsman to put the first 2 batters on. Shortens up, now slings away. A little trickler left side. Olenczak's only option is first, and they'll get the out. Good job there by Berkland, though, to advance the runner.
Now batting number 7, Aylin Solberg.
Just got past the third baseman, like he said, with the river. Third baseman had a duck out of the way, avoiding the throw, beating the runner by a step.
Now let's see how Perry is going to play it with runners at second and third. They will bring in the infield a couple of steps. Alan Solberg, a left-hander, takes wide, ball 1. Very similar to what we saw Wednesday night up at State Center. Perry fell behind early. Tunick was able to settle in. Second and third, 1 out, 1 ball, no strikes to Solberg. Left-hander awaits. Tunick delivers, trying to paint the outside corner. Just misses wide, 2-0. Good crowd on hand here at the Pack. First time this summer, both the baseball and softball teams are in action simultaneously. The baseball game has not started. They're still in pregame warm-ups. 2-0 pitch, and Tunick just continues to flirt with that outer half. Misses wide, 3-0.
If there had been bunt attempts on all 3 pitches, like you said, on the outside corner, I wonder here, they continue to try with the bunt approach or the 3-0 pitch. Better take that.
Solberg is going to watch all the way, and it's a 4-pitch base on ball. So not the worst scenario if you're Perry. That at least gives you a force out, and many times infielders are more.
Now batting number 19, Lydia Ecker.
That's what Perry is staring at right now. Bases loaded, 1 out. Here's Lydia Ecker, another lefty. And Tunick is wide, ball 1. Ecker had a quiet season last year. One of the players that Amber Doyle is leaning on to really step up this season. At 250 with 8 RBIs. Chance to drive in some early runs tonight. 6 straight balls
Mace.
thrown by Tunic.
I mean, even though they were 6 straight balls, near misses, all 6 of them could have easily been called a strike or prompted a swing from any of them on stage.
Discipline here. I doubt you'll see her swing away. No, she will. Green light. Typically, when a pitcher is trying to find the strike zone, you'll see the red light applied, make her throw a strike, but Edgar's swinging away. I like the aggressiveness. 2 balls, 1 strike. Faber at third, Walters at second, Solberg at first.
Oh, good pitch.
And Tunic gets the corner that time, and it evens up 2-2. Boy, she's been stubborn in this first inning. She is sticking with her game plan, and that is really trying to stretch as far wide as she can to these lefties. Right-hander ready, the 2-2. Pop her up left side, foul territory near the bag at third.
Go.
And an easy catch for route number 2. A huge out there for the Jayettes.
Yeah, nice play there. Honestly, drifting a little bit into the shadows, the wind.
Now batting number 23, Alyssa Jones.
Sometimes it's really hard to track that ball coming from the sun into the shadows. Nice play there for her out.
Alyssa Jones, the pitcher, she goes after the first pitch, pops it up behind the plate. Whelchel has no play. Balls 1 strike to Alyssa Jones at 238 last year, 3 RBIs. This could be a big boost for Perry if they could get out of this inning unscathed. 0-1. This one hammered high and deep to left field. Barkley back to the track, and it's a 1-hopper to the fence, and this is going to clear the bases. 1 run in, 2 runs in, the 3rd run slides in safely as Jones goes in the 3rd with a bases clearing double.
You know, I think absolutely east over the left fielder's head. 1 hop off the ball. I mean, you just call the pitch right there. Absolutely hammered.
Now batting number 26, Peyton Jeter.
As it went sailing over the head of Barkley, and Roland Story delivers with 2 outs, a bases clearing double. She takes 3rd as the throw came home, and it's 3-0. Tunic starts off Jeter with strike 1.
I mean, you talk about starting the game off right. Got a little iffy there. Got a couple of outs on you, but then a huge clutch double right there. Huge way to start the game off this nice momentum.
Right there for Jayettes. This one is fisted slowly towards second. Atwell plays the tricky roll, and that will retire the side. But Jones with the big age. Taylor Atwell 7th at second base. Sydney Barkley hitting 8th in left field, and Catherine West bats ninth in center field tonight. Your Raccoon Valley Bank starting lineup. Early work to do. Alyssa Jones inside the pitching circle, and starts Olenzak with a pitch high. Only 3 wins last year for Jones. Did not see a lot of action. She was 3-0, a 3.07 ERA, but she is expected to be the main starter this year for the Norsemen. Olenzak lines one in the left. That's going to get down the base hit. Knocked down by Solberg. Good job of the left fielder to keep it in front. There she missed the cutoff, and Olenzak is going to take an extra 60 feet. Throwing error on Solberg. She did a complete job, Luke, of knocking the ball down on a rapidly sinking ball.
Now batting number 13, Karagyn Whelchel.
Careless on the throw back to the infield, and Olenzak very aggressive, able to take the extra base.
Good job for Olenzak here, setting the tone for the Blue Jays, hoping to respond, get one of those runs back.
Oh my. That's right.
She's inside to Karagyn Whelchel, a freshman. What a year for Whelchel a season ago as an 8th grader. She hit .372, no home runs, 19 RBIs. Fun player to watch. Check swing, Olenzak takes off the throw, not even close. Olenzak goes into the bag, standing up.
And Walters, the catcher, took a little bit too much time getting the ball out of the glove. He just fumbled with a little bit in her hand, and it cost her throwing runners like that at third.
RBI opportunity as Whelchel takes high, 2-1. Roland Story defensively, Lydia Exer at third, Kate Berger at short, Kaylee Brooklyn at second, Peyton Jeter is at first base. The outfield in a moment. 2 balls, 1 strike. Misses badly. Alan Solberg in left. Is in favor in center. Josie Ramos patrolling right field. And the catcher is Hayden Walters tonight. See if Whelchel can open up on one. Hitters count, 3 balls, 1 strike. Swings away, grounds it towards short.
There we go.
Tackled by Berggren, and she'll have no play. That'll be an RBI for Whelchel on the ground ball, charging air to Berggren at short. The Jayettes are on the board.
I mean, they would have had to run anyway. Great job putting it in play there. That's all you can ask in this situation. You hope to get at least one. But now the rally continues, and the Blue Jays continue to keep runners on the base.
Cassidy.
Now running number 7, Cassidy Atwell. Batting for the Jayettes. Number 15, Ava Devil-Blashali.
Softball, you're allowed a courtesy for the pitcher and the catcher. So that's why we see Cassidy Atwell check into the game. Well, bluffs as if she was going to take off. Pitch is high, ball 1. Ava Devil-Blashali, the batter, off to a hot start at the plate. 3 hits in her first 6 varsity at-bats, has scored 3 runs. Shortens up, shows bunt, pulls back, and it's 2-0. Perry in their all-blue uniforms tonight, the blue jerseys, the blue pants, the tall white socks with the white lettering and trim. Roland Story, the visiting white tops with the red softball pants tonight. And Jones in some early trouble as she falls behind 3-0. Still nobody out in the first. Roland Story out to a quick 3-1 lead, but Perry trying to get those runs back. Devil-Blashali awaits, and it is high up around the eyes, ball 4, and Perry has first and second, still nobody out, but the big bopper, Emily Bell.
You talk about rattling a starting pitcher.
Now batting, number 20, Emily Bell.
Talk to her. Now, Blue Jays did a good job getting the first runner on. They're now continuing the pressure, and I think Roland Story here, back on their heels just a little bit, feeling the pressure from the Blue Jays.
Tremendous power walking to the plate now with first baseman Emily Bell. In her junior season, Bell 3 for 7 this year. She's already knocked in 4. Fresh off a year in which she drove in 25 runs a summer ago. She is watching all the way and pitches a ball now. Trouble on the bases for Perry. Devil-Blashali ran her teammate off the base, but Roland Story botches it. And now Devil-Blashali is going to go to second, and down to third goes Whelchel. So Perry just catches a huge break right there. Devil-Blashali was taking off to second, and Whelchel was not budging from second base. Near disaster there for the Jayettes, but Roland Story mishandled it. And Perry, like I said, very lucky to have nobody out. 1-0 is fouled back against the screen.
Something working, Nate?
Big hack there, looking to do some damage. That's
Not sure if Atwell was supposed to be on the move there. I doubt it. I don't know what Devil-Blashali or what the signs were coming from Tina Luderman, but Perry lives to find another day. 1-1 pitch. It is a breaking ball outside, 2-1.
I think Devil-Blashali, I think she thought there was a double steal on there.
It certainly looked it.
Because it looked like she was just going to go no matter where the pitch was. It wasn't caught by the catcher looking to make a play, but I mean, like you said, near disaster.
1-1 is whipped in the air toward left center. The ball carrying, and that's going to get over the head of Solberg. It just got carrying. 1 run in. Here comes Devil-Blashali, and we are tied. Emily Bell with an opposite field 2-run double that got caught up in this air tonight. Just kept going, and we're tied at 3.
Now batting, number 14, Macy Tunick.
It's just making that
It does
sound.
not take Perry long to get back the 3 runs they gave up. Still nobody out. Here's Macy Tunick. Tunick takes a fastball chest high, 1-0. Boy, Bell could have a monster year batting cleanup with the hitters in front of her this season. Olenzak, Whelchel, Devil-Blashali. There are going to be plenty of RBI opportunities. 1 ball, no strikes. Good pitch there by Jones, evens it up. Part of Iowa Conference for the second summer for Perry. You know, the old days, you fall behind 3 in the brutal Raccoon River, and you could just see a team deflate. Not the case in the Heart. This team can score some runs. Ball lifted out toward right. Fighting the sun is Ramos, and she'll make the catch. No tag from Bell at second base.
Fighting not only the sun, but also the wind. We've seen this when Perry.
Now batting number 5, Karagyn Whelchel.
Left fielder, shoulder, head. Really good job.
Goat color
Composure out there in right field.
Whelchel sisters in the lineup for the first time for Perry this summer. Here comes the youngster Callie, the 8th grader, and the pitch bounces away from the catcher Walters, and Bell will move into third base. That's significant because now if you're Callie, you just want to put the ball in play somewhere and try to bring in Bell.
Absolutely, he's got to do a job.
Ooh.
New pitcher is Abby Sabatino for Roland Story, the right-hander making an early entrance here in the first inning. 1-1 strike to Whelchel, who lines one into center field and greets her with a base hit. Bell will score. Perry has the lead 4-3.
Not an ideal way to start your night off, getting an RBI single off the middle. But a good job there.
Now batting number 3, Taylor Atwell.
The ball in play, but up the middle, rally continues. More base runners.
First RBI of the year for Whelchel, and Jayettes with a 4-3 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. Taylor Atwell stands in. Good stop by Walters on the bouncing pitch. 1-0 to Taylor Atwell. 3 for 8 this year. Hit 277 last year with a home run, 10 RBIs. Keep an eye on Callie at first base. Sabatino throws a strike. Took a while for Perry to get their offense going on opening night, Monday up in Jewel. They scored all of their runs in the 5th, 6th, and 7th innings. The 1-0 changeup is a beauty. Had Atwell all fooled, 1-2.
Moving right out on the front foot there, flailing a little bit with that. Good job pulling the string there.
Perry scored 6 of their 7 runs the other night in the 7th, but tonight they are not going to waste any time after giving up 3. You love to see the bounce back from this team.
I'm mad. It's not working.
Well, you restarted
the first.
I did.
Might not be
Before the
done.
game
Just
wasn't
1
done.
out.
do it again.
Whelchel at first. Atwell forced to protect here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Slow, methodical change-up / drop ball change-up there as it looped its way in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sabatino looks in, gets the sign, delivers, and a swing and a miss by Atwell. Sabatino gets the strikeout, 2nd out of the inning, and here comes
Now batting number 11, Sydney Barkley.
After a couple of slow change-ups, Sabatino decides to go down and in with a little bit more heat. Just a little bit late there.
A couple of lefties at the bottom of the Perry lineup with Barkley and then Catherine West. Sydney on the first pitch, way out in front. It all is 1 strike, and you can just see the words being uttered by Tina Luderman in the third base box. Patience. You have to slow up the bats a little bit. I was used to seeing a certain speed each and every day at practice. The pitching machines, and sometimes when you have a little bit of a soft tosser, it's tough to slow down. You have that timing mechanism. Softball all about timing. 1 ball, 1 strike. Barkley sprays 1 foul off to our left. Sabatino up 1-2. 4 runs in for Perry. Jayettes with 3 hits. A couple of Roland Story errors have certainly aided the cause for the home blue tonight. Strike 3. Barkley caught looking. Sabatino out of the bullpen strikes out both Atwell
At the end of the
Barkley.
first inning, Roland Story.
29 runs were scored in early July. Roland Story winning by a final of 20-9. Norseman won at home 9-2. We go inside the numbers presented by the Perry Lutheran Homes award-winning Christian Care. The series has been one-sided the last few years. Perry trying to turn the tide here in the summer of 23. 2 balls and a strike. Berger. Late with the swing, fouls it back. It's interesting, you go back through the years with these two teams, they would always play once at the Roland Story tournament. Probably went 9, 10, 11 years on the Kiwanis Invitational. It's a massive tournament. A lot of teams spread out geographically across the state of Iowa. We always called it the storm tournament. Seems like we had a stretch of really severe weather anytime we made the journey up to that tournament to watch. Fly ball hit out toward right. Mary in a couple of steps, gone in the shades, makes the grab to the first out.
Now batting, number 17, Addie Sabatino.
1 year, kids had to go into a shelter because of a tornado, and I believe that was up at Roland Story. And then one of the years when Woodward had their tornado roll through the area, the Perry team was up at Roland competing in that tournament. So, see, that tournament gets scheduled, send the spotters out, usually the weather is
Tornado warnings.
No balls, 1 strike,
Good pitch.
swing and a miss. Sabatino. This is the flex option in the Roland Story lineup. So we have Sabatino, the DP. Ramus is the flex at right field. We're having to utilize that early.
Quite a few swing and misses here from the Norseman. A lot of gas coming from Tunic. It's up and down. All of the swings are either foul late, or as we saw for the first out, late in the right field.
Had a couple of different approaches. Tunic with good velocity, and Sabatino more of a soft tosser. Perry out in front. Roland Story a little bit behind right now with the timing. Popped her up right side of the infield. Netwell takes control early, falls off Bell, 2 down.
Another late swing.
Now batting, number 24, Reagan Faber.
Norseman cannot catch up right now in this game.
Back to the top of the order, and the talented Reagan Faber digs in. Faber singled and scored her first time up.
Good pitch.
Tunic starts her with a strike. Faber has her lead foot, her lead leg, pretty much on the chalk on the left side of the batter's box. A very wide open stance. Goes the opposite way. Knocked down by Devil Shawley, but with Faber's speed, she has no play. He knows how to handle the bat, tried to lace it right down the line. Devil Shawley was there to knock it down. That'll be an infield hit with Faber's speed, and the Norseman trying to mount a 2-out rally.
Yeah, even though she didn't glove it cleanly, I thought she had a play, but I mean, wow, the blazing speed, like as you said, negated any chance at a play at all.
Hayden Walters.
Now batting, number 30, Hayden Walters.
Late to the batter's box. That's because she had to get rid of the shin guard. She still had them on. So now here comes Walters, who reached on a fielder's choice her first time up in a bouncing ball. Devil Shawley's way. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second is not in time. Good throw there by Whelchel. Olenzak to swipe tag, but Faber just did beat it out.
Yeah, good pop time, good throw, good tag. Just all of it a little bit too late.
Faber played in her 4th game tonight already with 4 stolen bases. She truly is the catalyst atop this order. 0-1 to Walters. Tunic checks and fires. This one lifted high in the air to deep left field, back near the track. Barkley is under it. It's shy of a warning track, and she'll make the catch to retire the side. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left after an inning and a half. Perry 4, Roland Story 3. You're listening to Jayettes Softball on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network. Abby Sabatino called out of the bullpen early for Roland Story. The starter Alyssa Jones lasted just a 1/4 of an inning. Jones facing 5 batters. She threw 1 pitch to Whelchel before Roland Story went to the bench. Now trying to slap one down. Third base side. Hector's cheated in. She'll come up gunning. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, number 2, Lydia Olenzak.
Full bunt attempt, as you said, already charging in. Once she saw bunt being shown there by the batter, Really nice play. Good hit with glove.
One down, and here comes Olenczak, who started it all off. Lydia with a base hit, scored a run, stole a base her first time up. Takes the pitch inside, ball one. Olenczak coming off an injury-plagued spring track season. She was able to make a return late in the year, running the conference meet. She also ran the sprints in the state qualifying meet at Carlisle. It's a two-hop of the third. Good play by Ekman. Smith catch at first base from Peyton Jeter. Good play on the corners for Roland Story.
Now batting number 13, Karagyn Whelchel.
Called the hot corner for a reason. I mean, that was a shot. A little one-hop scoop job over there at third base. And as you said, a little snow cone action over there from Jeter, first base.
Karagyn Whelchel stands in. She scored a run, reached on an air her first time. It's on a rope down the third base line. That's a fair ball. Kicks up off the bag. Whelchel around first.
There we go.
Second, a big hop slide, and she is in with a two-out double.
Now batting number 15, Ava Devabus-Shali.
When the baseball or softball hits the bag, either one, it's really, really tough.
Third base, left field, shortstop better be ready. They could be in for a pretty busy night tonight.
Absolutely, with how slow Sabatino's been throwing this softball here. Holes are easy to come to.
Devabus-Shali the batter, and she takes the pitch just high, ball one. 4-3 Perry. Jayettes batting in the home half of the second. Devabus-Shali walked and scored her first time up. 1-0. Route in front, that weight on the front foot. Count evens the ball a strike. Crowd on hand, a Memorial Day crowd. A lot of families starting to arrive in Perry, visiting folks here in town. 3-day weekend upon us. 2-1 to Devabus-Shali. If somebody has the patience to keep the weight back, sit back, and uncork, they could send this ball to the moon. It's just chest high, begging to be crushed. 2-0 is hammered high, but foul off the bat of Devabus-Shali.
Just a little bit too early. But she's trying to do exactly what you said, keep the weight on that back foot and let the hips do the talking here more than the arms do. Trying to catch them there.
Bell, the courtesy runner at second base with good speed. 2-1. Pop her up, foul territory, giving chinks to Zector, but she won't reach it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Devabus-Shali looking for her first RBI this year. We talked about all too late. Good start. She was re-saved 4 times in 7 plate appearances this season. Jesus. Attacking the plate, hits some laser beam over the Perry dugout foul. Count stays 2-2. 2's wild, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Running at second here. Sabatino trying to shut the door on the young freshman. 2-2. Schindler hits softly in front of the circle. Sabatino were barehanded. Throw to first base and Devabus-Shali to retire to the side. So just like with Roland Story, a 2-out hit goes for not Jayettes strand runner.
At the end of 2 innings, Roland Story 3, Perry 4.
Straight heart of Iowa conference game for Perry this week. Man, what a feeling it would be to go in.
Now batting, number 5, Kaylee Berkman.
Not happened in a long time for this program. Kaylee Berkman to get things started, the number 3 batter, and she hits one sharply into left field. That's going to get through a base hit. Berkman singles in the very first pitch she sees to start this third.
Now batting number 7, Alan Solberg.
Solberg, the batter, cleanup hitter. She walked and scored her first time. Begins her with a strike. Roland Story last year, 20-10. They lost to Ballard in the regional semifinal by a score of 8-0. 2 years ago, they went 24-9, so they're coming off back-to-back winning seasons. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2020 was the COVID year. They only played 21 games. Perry did not play Roland Story that year.
Attention game changer.
The teams had their game canceled because of weather in 2019. Lined up the middle, that's through a base hit. So back-to-back hits for Roland Story, Berkman and Solberg. 2-1, nobody out.
Now batting,
The third baseman, Lydia.
number 19, Lydia Edgar.
Right back up the middle. Missed Tunik's head by about a foot. Really dangerous thing. Lucky that she didn't get hurt.
Tunik has certainly been put under a lot of pressure early in this game. The lefty, and Macy starts her high, 1-0. Roland Story's best season was back in 2018. They made it all the way to the state championship game, losing to Assumption Catholic 4-2. State finals of Class 3A 5 years ago. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Team that returned 6 starters off last year's squad that finished 10 games above 500. Edgar, one of those returning starters in the box here. Shows one. She committed. Yes, she did. Strike 2. And the count now goes 1-2. If there's ever a time for a strikeout, this will be it. Macy still looking for her first strikeout of the night. Coming into this game through the first 2 games, 15 Ks in 14 innings. 1-2 is lifted in the air on the line, and it's over the head of Barkley. Berkman had to stay close at second. She's still going to score. It's a double for Edgar. An opposite field double, and we're tied at 4.
I think that was just a tough read for Barkley. That was hit with a lot of backspin. Backspin causes the ball to carry. And in addition to this,
Now batting, number 23, Alyssa Jones.
the ball to really just float over Barkley's head in the field.
I think everybody thought that ball was going to get caught, and that's why the runners were holding for a tag, and then all of a sudden it just took off on Barkley. 4-4. Swing and a foul ball from Jones. Man, what an RBI night this could be for Alyssa Jones, who already has 3 RBIs. She cleared the bases with a double, a 1-hopper to the fence back in the first inning. Tunik in some trouble here in the third, the 0-1 pitch. Hit foul down the left field line.
It looks like all of these Roland Story batters are beginning to time up Tunik, especially the second time through this order. Top of the order doing a bunch of damage in the first inning, continuing to do so in the third.
Infield at normal depth, they will exchange a run for an out here. 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply, backhanded by Atwell at second. This will score a run, they'll get the out. Good play by Taylor Atwell. That ball scorched. Atwell a couple of steps to her right. Back
Now batting, number 26, Peyton Jeter.
Jones for the first out. Hector advances to third on the play. Jones with her 4th RBI of the game. And Roland Story goes back out in front, 5-4. Here's Peyton Jeter. It's a pretty good last name to have to play baseball/softball.
If you're on a diamond, you have the name Jeter. I think you got some pretty big shoes to fill out there.
Derek Jeter, New York Yankees.
You should bring this out.
RPA is hard a few years ago. Playoffs. Pitches inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. 5-4 Roland Story. 3 hits in the inning for the Noors, now 6 hits tonight. Jimmy gets a solid grip on it, comes set, the 1-1 pitch. Base hit, right field. RBI hit from Jeter, and everything coming squarely tonight for the Noorsmen. And it's now 6-4.
I'm not sure.
Now batting, number 16, Kate Berggren.
Eye on the plate or what, but as we get to this second rotation through the lineup, barrels are finding baseball.
These are solid contacts in this inning. Swing and a miss from Berggren, and strike 1. Kate Berggren flew out to narrate her first time up. Amber Doyle, the young coach, Barkley working with her batter here, Bergman, with some instructions. The 0-1. Tails away from the right-handed batter. Ball and a strike. Back and forth tonight from Perry. Roland Story with 3 in the top of the first. Perry with 4 in their half of the opening inning. Now the Norse have come back with 3 in the third. Big swing by Berggren, and it's 1-2.
That was a good pitch there, high and away, and with some serious velocity. Really tough to hit the ball and put it in that exact location.
Whelchel relays the sign, the pitch. Lifted in the air towards second. Well, on the edge of the dirt and grass, makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting number 17, Addie Sabatino.
2 outs, Jeter still at first base, and here comes Sabatino, the pitcher. Takes it high, now snap throw by Whelchel, forces Jeter to get dirty as she goes head first back into the base, trying to throw behind her. Snap throw from the young catcher who's not gun shy.
Yeah, it's been happening on almost every pitch. There's been base runners, Roland Story's taking an aggressive lead. I've been waiting for that throwback.
Hey,
Just one foul
right
down
under
the
your
play.
phone, maybe that'll make it work.
A lot of offense tonight. Already 10 runs up on the board. Following a similar path to the game we saw last year, as we talked about. Roland Story won 20-9. Hopefully that won't be the case tonight. Hopefully we'll be the ones putting up the big 2 up. 2 balls, 1 strike to Sabatino. Right-handed bat. Popped out her first time up tonight. Kubik leans back. Here's the pitch. Hit high in the air, out toward left center. West, a long run. Catherine West, one of the better outfielders in this conference, runs it down to retire the side. 3 runs off of 4 hits. There were no errors. 1 runner left on. After 2.5, it's Roland's goal. The case might be, happy Memorial Day weekend to all of our listeners here in PDLS land. Big thank you to all our veterans, past and present, for all that you have done, all that you currently do to secure our country's freedom each and every day. Bell on the first pitch, hits one towards short, smothered by Berkman, and 1 pitch, 1 out to begin the festivities here in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, not the glove.
Now batting number 14, Macy Tunick.
From the shortstop to Karagyn, and making a nice throw over the first.
And now for the Jayettes, that brings in Macy Tunick, who flew out to right her first time up. Tunick now 1 for 9 this year with a couple of
Right at her.
2 outs. Let's see if Barkley can deliver. Left-hander in. Sabatino fires. Barkley is swinging and miss.
Keep closer to the plate.
Erickson the runner at second. Whelchel at first. 2 outs, 6-4 Roland Story here in the 3rd. Barkley back in the box, and now time called by Roland Story again. So they have confusion on what Perry is operating with. I don't know if they missed the courtesy or what, but not sure what this conversation's about. It's quick. Barkley struck out looking her last time up. Still searching for her first hit this year. Been very patient, a couple of base on balls. The 0-1. Shows bunt, lays down a beauty. This is going to be tough. Catcher Walters has no play. Barkley with her first varsity hit comes on a perfectly laid down bunt. And the
Now batting number 6, Catherine West.
Catherine West.
Now try and answer those 3 runs in the top half of this inning. Try to get some of them back right here.
2 outs. Even with the 2 outs, Roland Story has the corners in. West. Left-hander ready. And she ducks out of the way. Ball 1.
Gets ready, huh?
Big at bat right now in this ball game. No, it's early, but the Jayettes with the senior up knows how to handle the bat. Can she drive in some runs here? They are loaded for 1 ball, no strikes. Sabatino fires. And West takes the strike. Now it's for the third, and it gets by Eckford. On her feet, Erickson, she will score. Down the third goes Whelchel. Barkley to second. And the 4th error of the night costs Roland Story a run.
Dangerous play anyway, a throwback behind the runner at third, especially with 2 outs. Not sure if that's what Roland Story wanted in that situation. Me personally, I would have tried to focus on the batter and get hurt.
1 ball, 1 strike. Change up. Catherine cues it off the end of the bat, and it's 1-2. Yeah, I'm with you, Luke. In a situation like there, if you're Walters, you just have to beat it. No sense risking a throw like she did, and it cost them a run.
Absolutely.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss, but the ball gets by the catcher. Walters, a drop third strike, and everybody's going to be safe.
Wow.
Scoring from third is Whelchel. Barkley down the third. West reaches on the drop third.
Now batting,
strike.
number 2, Lydia
It's
Olenzak.
an error on the catcher. So, boy, a really upset coach now. Amber Doyle again is going to come out and talk with her team and gather everybody in. They have given up some cheap. And now the beauty of the situation for Perry is you get to the cream of the crop now, and Lydia Olenzak, one of the top hitters in the state a year ago. A great commit, ready to dig in for the home blue. Olenzak 1 for 2 with a run scored tonight. RBI opportunity with runners on the corners, and now time called. Olenzak asked for it. Too much time with Sabatino and Walters. 6-6, Perry and Roland Story. A couple of unearned runs for the Jayettes in this inning. Pitch, and it is in. Nope, missed it high. 1 ball, no strikes. West is going to take off.
Smart play from Walters there. Not risking a throw down or a ball escaping the glove into the outfield.
Defensive indifference allows West to move into scoring position. 1-0. Olenzak lofts one into straightaway center. Faber is under it, and she'll make the catch to retire the side.
Yep.
Tough luck for Sabatino. 3 errors in the inning.
After 3 innings,
Couple of hits, 2 runs.
Roland Story 6.
Certainly, we're on the right side of the bounce in the 3rd inning. We'll take it 6-6. Roland Story gets ready to go back to work. Top of the order for Reagan Faber. You know, Luke, you go back to the 3rd and you kind of feel for Abby Sabatino. She gives up that soft
I don't
infield
understand
single
why it's
to
not
Mason
working.
Tunick. Couple of errors committed. Then she gives up the bunt single to Barkley, and then the drop third strike.
Yeah, she did so many things well in the top half of the innings. Or, excuse me, bottom half of the inning. Weak contact, a lot of ground balls. It's just the fielding did not back her up. I mean, it's just tough for a pitcher. It's really, really frustrating.
Tunick out in front, 0-2 to Faber, and this is the player that Perry really wants to keep off base. Faber with a couple of hits, a run scored, a stolen base. Tremendous hitter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hit in the air, down the line, left field, moving over, and she makes the catch. So Perry making a change out in the corner positions. They put Naring in left, Barkley out in right, and Naring with a difficult catch on the sinking line drive, tailing down the line.
Is that what you're gonna do?
I have no idea. I was just told to grab the phone.
Oh, I can do it.
Faber lines out to Naring, 1 out. Now Walters takes the
Now batting number 30, Hayden Walters.
Good move there by Tina Luderman with Naring. Tremendous track athlete, having a solid spring. She needed some speed to make that catch. The ball gets by her. Faber has at least 3, and she's thinking inside the Parker with her speed.
Yeah, catalyst all game now. 2 opportunities getting on base. That would have been very dangerous. Opportunity for more runs.
Really falls behind 3-0 to Walters.
I mean, if you're yeah, absolutely right. It's just a reaction. I don't know if you want to push her home with only 1 out, but absolutely pushing her through.
Watching all the way is Walters, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting number 5,
Just
Kaylee
the
Birkland.
second walk of the game issued by Tooney. He's given up 7 hits, a couple of walks, 6 runs tonight, all earned. Trying to battle through, and the batter will be Kaylee Birkland, the second baseman. Birkland chasing the first pitch, sprays it foul. So Perry defensively now with Naring in left, West stays in center. Barkley out in right field. No change with the infield. 0-1 to Birkland. That's going to get down a base hit over the glove.
3-2-2.
Well, they're going to try to get the force at second, but a hustling play by Walters as she just did beat the throw. Atwell went airborne, trying to snare it, just did not bring it.
Now batting number 7,
Actually,
Ellen Solberg.
ricocheted off the top of the glove and then shallow right. Walters with good heads-up base running, not to get forced out at second base, but she had to stay somewhat close to the bag before she could take off and make sure Atwell didn't catch it.
Yeah, good job by Barkley and Wright, making that close play. Really just heads-up softball.
Here comes Roland Story right back at Perry. 2 on, 1 out. This one hit in the air, but slicing foul as Devil Boy Shally gives a brief look. Roland Story shut out by Greene County on opening night. Then they scored 12 on Nevada. Last night, just 2 runs against Webster City. So really haven't been an offensive juggernaut until tonight. They had 12 on Nevada, which was a good night. Boy, they are swinging the bats very confidently.
They're saving all their offense for tonight against Perry.
1 ball, 1 strike. For the cleanup batter, Solberg, who's been on twice and walking a base hit. She scored a couple of runs. Good eye, able to lay off for Weiser. Now the runner takes off to third, and Tony throws it away. Back on her feet, Walters, and she will score. Down to second goes Birkland. So heads up, aggressive base running. Roland Story spotted Perry not really paying attention. Good chance, went to third. Tunic, as she was given the softball back from the catcher, tried to throw her out, but the throw was offline. And the Jayettes commit their first error, and Roland Story back out 7-6.
Yeah, it was a delayed steal there. The base runner does, you take your initial lead, and then your secondary lead, and you freeze. The catcher throws it back to the pitcher. That's when you take off for third, and that's exactly what Roland Story did in that situation. Tough break for Perry there, bouncing away from the third baseman for a run.
2 balls, 1 strike. Solberg watching closely, and it's 3-1. Casey Tunic on the opening night shutout against South Hamilton, fan 12 on that particular night. 3-1 is lined towards center. That's going to short hop west and fall in for a base hit. They just keep on hitting. 9 hits tonight. Solberg with a line
Now batting number
drive.
19, Lydia Edgar.
Out for Edgar, and Luke, doggone it, we're getting to the portion of the lineup that has really punched Perry in the nose.
Yeah, Tunic is just trying to make the best pitches she can. It's raining really hard, and all of these hits are just finding grass.
Lights.
They could have done that.
Double in a
She
run
said,
last
well, I didn't
time
know
out
what
there.
it was
She
for sure,
shows
so I
butt,
just-
takes a strike.
But
Runner
Walter
will
put it
take
in her
second.
phone, so.
Solberg without a throw.
I need more smart base running from Roland Story. That one, they gave the opportunity for a double play.
No balls, 1 strike to Edgar, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run. Tunic's 0-1 pitch is bunted but foul. Roland Story has done a really nice job tonight is making contact and have yet to strike out. Used a little bit of everything, small balls, power. 9 hits tonight. The 0-2. Base hit, center field, right back up the middle. Birkland will score, Solberg the third. Edgar has her second hit and second RBI.
Now batting number 23, Alyssa Jones.
6. Good night.
Yeah, it's the old softball, baseball adage. Put it in play and good things are going to happen. Right now, Roland Story is doing exactly that. Putting bat to ball and just hitting it with it.
2-strike hits that they had tonight. Seems like a lot. Runners on the corners. Now a bunt down the first base line. Please get a foul, and it does.
Nearly deep.
Bit of a backspin on it, and Tooney rushing over to touch it once it went into foul territory.
That's one of those ones where you just run up to it and start just waving at it, trying to get the wind to blow it foul as much as you can.
Strike Nate.
Alyssa Jones has had herself a career night already, 4 RBIs. The yellow one is popped up, left side, foul territory near the Perry dugout.
Oh.
Devil Shawley reaching up, and she comes up just short. Good effort by the freshman third baseman. Again, here we are, another 2-strike count. 0-2. Tunick steps back, the pitch. Jammed her, rolled down the third base line. Devil Shawley will register the out at first base. Solberg is going to score. So it's a 5 RBI night for Jones. Hit that one off the hand.
Now batting 26, Peyton Jeter.
And a 3-spot for Roland Story here in the 4th as they lead 9-6.
I thought there might have been an opportunity for Devil Shawley to take the out at home plate, but she opted to go the out first.
Ground ball hit towards second. Run for Atwell, unable to make the play. Now rounding third, trying to score. And holding on to the ball is Whelchel as they will tag out Edgar. Ground ball hit to Atwell's left, could not get to it cleanly. And then aggressive base running from Edgar as she did not hesitate, tried to score all the way from...
Leading off for the Jayettes, number 13, Karagyn Whelchel.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Roland Story 9, Perry 6. Jayettes with Whelchel
Oh, nice.
on the first pitch. She starts it with a base hit. Man alive, offense galore tonight by both teams.
Now batting number 15, Ava Devil Shawley.
Stay close in this game. Jayettes have to respond each time Roland Story puts a run up on that board. Try to cut in the lead.
Running for the Jayettes, number 7, Cassidy Atwell.
Whelchel has been on base all 3 times, and all 3 times it's been the courtesy Cassidy Atwell running. Here's Ava Devil Shawley, who has walked and grounded out tonight, 0 for 1. 7 hits tonight for the Jayettes. 18 hits combined with these 2 teams. Devil Shawley stays on foul, and we'll send our friends from Roland Story scattering for safety. Behind the bleachers to the right. The ballpark looks great, by the way. First glimpse at the pack here in the summer of 23. Everything pristine for this opening night home celebration. No balls, 1 strike. Righty versus righty. This one cued off the plate foul, and it's 0-2. Time now for In Case You Missed It, brought to you by DCH Family Medicine, locations in both Perry and Panora. You missed a lot. 3 in the first, 3 in the third, 3 in the fourth for Roland Story. Perry with 4 in the first, 2 in the third. 9 runs, 11 hits, 5 errors for Roland Story tonight. Perry with the 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. The Horsemen have stranded 4 on base. Jayettes have left 4 up.
There you go.
Change up, hit her on the elbow. Devil Shawley.
Now batting for the Jayettes, number 20, Emily Bell.
Freshman label there. That's a senior move. Don't need to get out of the way. A little drop change action, and it softly plunked her on the lead elbow.
Lean into it. Stuck out the elbow just a little bit on the ball she was doing and works herself with the first.
When you get on base. Now 2 on, nobody
Yeah,
out.
so
Here
this is
comes Bell. Bell lays off, and it's 1-0. Emily Bell doubled in a couple of runs back in the first inning, scored a run as well, 1 for 2. Power hitting first baseman for Perry in her second year with the Jayettes. Swing and a miss. In those rare instances where Sabatino reared back and had a little bit more gas on it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that much tonight, but the win has been utilized to be really effective.
Ball, one strike. Atwell at second. Devilish Shawley at first. Long look in at Sabatino and Walter. The pitcher delivers a ball in the dirt. 2-1.
Really good pitching for Sabatino. As we just mentioned, a little bit of a fastball, but right there, a little bit of off speed trying to draw a swing.
Bell lays off the high heat, and it's 3-1. Emily Bell can hit the ball a mile, and she can be sitting dead red right now with a 3-1 advantage. Bell plants her back foot. First baseman awaits a 3-1 from Sabatino, and she did not want to give in to Emily Bell. And
Now batting number 14, Macy Tunick.
to the plate, and they are loaded for Macy Tunick.
Yeah, I think you said it, not really trying to
Oh, what
give
now?
her anything that she could hit hard. A little bit
Some
of
right
a
fielders.
off-speed pitch lands in the other back.
Roland Story. So, pitcher is going to come in, and this is going to be starter Alyssa Jones. She will come back into the game. So, and they will give up the run. Jeter thought about it. She thought about coming home with the force out. That's where I thought she was going to go. But she instead stepped on the bag at first base. Whelchel picks up the RBI on the grounder.
Now batting number 3, Taylor Atwell.
I should say the first unassisted. Double bliss Shawley scores and Perry back within a run. And here comes Atwell. Bell the third. Erickson, the courtesy runner, down the second. Atwell 0 for 2. A base hit gives Perry the lead here. 9-8, Jayettes trailing. And she hits a ground ball towards short. That's going to get by into center field a hit. Bell will score. They put the brakes on Erickson, and we are tied at 9. John Dole, the shortstop, got her glove on it, but could not reel it in cleanly. A long way to go. Plus, she had the base runner in her neighborhood, which is always a distraction.
That was a really tough play, like you said. Base runner, it's a tough play, trying to backhand that, pick it, and then throw it to first. That would have been a tough play had she gloved it cleanly.
RBI for Atwell. Perry getting good production up and down their lineup. We are tied at 9, and here comes Barkley.
Now batting number 11, Sydney Barkley.
Still one out. Erickson at third, Atwell at first. Don't be surprised to see Taylor take off on this first pitch. Jones rocks and fires. There goes Atwell, and Roland Story will not mess around. They'll concede the bat.
I'm not taking any risk.
So baller strike.
Runner on third. I just don't want anything bad to happen. Smart play getting back to the pitch.
Barkley laid down a bunt for a hit her last time up. She struck out looking back in the first, 1 for 2. No balls, 1 strike. And the junior left fielder, now right fielder for Perry. Corner still in.
Ooh, good cut.
Swings away and fouls it back, 0-2.
Just missed that one. Fouled it straight back. Clear. That's a clear indication that she was on. She was just milliseconds late on that pitch.
That breeze starting to pick up a little bit, blowing out toward left field. Jones in the 0-2 really hit her as she buzzed it up around the head. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Barkley is the 7th batter to come to the plate this inning for Perry. And strike 3, she knew it. Barkley frozen, Jones gets the strike.
Now batting number 6, Catherine West.
Down, and now it's up to Catherine West.
After going high, Jones decided to go low and on the outside corner. Really just a perfectly placed pitch. There was not a whole lot they could do there.
West is 0 for 2. She reached on a drop third strike her last time up. First pitch to her is a soft flare towards second, and Berkland makes the catch. By Berkland taking away a hit.
the end of 4
Salty
innings.
drive,
Roland
but
Story,
she makes the
9,
shoestring
Perry,
grab right near the
9.
bag at second base to preserve the tie. Jayettes get tonight.
Now batting number 22, Miley Geis.
9-9
Geisy,
score.
Geisy.
Yes, you heard right. Offense galore as we move into the 5th inning. And a ground ball on the very first pitch. Atwell to her right, cuts it off, and Pete Bergman rounds out 4-3, 1 down.
Yeah, good fielding there from Atwell, but even better fielding from Bell. Nice.
Now batting number 17, Eddie Sabatino.
Top scoop. Really nice.
Tunic could certainly use a quick and easy inning here. Let's see if she can get it done. 1 out, Sabatino is swinging a bit. AC tonight, 4 1/3, 11 hits. She's walked 2, has not struck anybody out, has given up the 9 runs tonight, all earned. Your right-hander checks the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air, foul territory, first base side, and out of play. One of those nights, Tunic does not have her best stuff, and that's common. You play a 30-20 schedule, you can't bring the A game every night. She's just battling through her offense delivery, and now she's just trying to figure out a way to get 9 outs.
So even though she doesn't have her best stuff, the only thing you can ask as a coach is to tell your pitcher to go out there and throw strikes. And even though Roland Story is putting the bat on the ball, she's throwing strikes.
And this on Sabatino tied up, and there's a strikeout. That's her first of the game. So 2 up and 2 down.
Now batting number 24, Reagan Faber.
Faber 2 for 3 with a run scored. She robbed of a base hit by Naring her last time up, and that one grazed her. Tunic hits Faber on the first pitch with a 2-out runner.
Now batting number 30, Hayden Walters.
Lineup card tonight on base.
Not the person you want to hit with the first, especially with 2 outs. You want a quick inning. Now you got a little bit of a dangerous runner up on the base.
Walters at the plate. She scored a couple of runs, 0 for 2, and she takes a strike. Scored a run back in the first, reaching another fielder's choice, flew out to Barkley in the second, and walked, stole a base, and scored a run in the 4th. Keep an eye on Faber at first base. The 0-1 pitch. There she goes. Hit and run on. And a line drive off the glove of the third baseman, Devil Shawley. Faber was in motion. She's around third. She's going to score easily. Walters with the RBI double. And Roland Story back out in front, 10-9.
Yeah, that was a rocket. I mean, absolutely tattooed right there. Right at the third.
Now batting number 5,
To get her
Kaylee Berkland.
Unfortunately, not able to knock it down and escape to the outfield. And going on the pitch with that excellent speed.
Amber Doyle, very aggressive on the bases. Her coaching style tonight, and for the most part, it has paid off. Berkland with a foul ball.
Might be the best case scenario for a hit and run situation. 2 outs, you get a line drive into the outfield. Oh, it was an easy score.
Yeah, if she's not running, she does not score there. Like 2 is Tunic took something off it.
It's just one of those situations where you feel like you're smart person.
Always feels good when it works. Nothing in 2. Macy delivers, and a ground ball hit Olazak's way. Takes a friendly out. Side on the throw to first base to retire the side. Another 2-out RBI, though. This time it's Hayden Walters with an absolute rope off the glove of Devil Shawley. Faber scores, and the Norsemen's back out in front. They tack on a run. Bottom of the Barkley getting a soft line out from Catherine Webster.
Yeah, and right here, bottom of the 5th, you're going to ask your senior shortstop, Kara Linizak, to get on base and start yet another round to respond to that run from Roland Story.
Wolenzak 1 for 3 tonight with a run scored and a stolen base. Single back in the first inning. Lines one down the left field line. Just foul. Golfed that one right over the top of the third baseman, Edgar. More than 1 or 2 inches wide.
Yeah, that was really close. I thought that was close.
Wolanzak this season, 4 hits in her first 10 at-bats. So again, the consistent offense that really she has displayed ever since she put on the Perry uniform back in her 8th grade year. 0-1. Just outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. You look at her numbers throughout her career, she will go down as one of the best. Put on a Perry uniform for her softball career. 5-year starter, multiple-time All-Stater. 1-1. Boy, she threw a good pitch there, and it's 1-2.
It was a good take, though. Even though it's going to force a 2-strike count, there wasn't a whole lot she could do with that pitch. It was perfectly placed in the outside corner.
Jones checks in the 1-2. And Olazak rips one to the alley. That's going to get down a base hit. Grounding first, on her way to second. She's in with a leadoff double.
Exactly what they need in this situation.
Now batting number 13, Karagyn Whelchel.
Waiting for the one she liked, piecing that out into the gap there, left center.
You know, we're talking about the great career of Olazak. Karagyn Whelchel is taking a page out of Lydia's playbook. She started as an 8th grader last year, had a huge season, and she is picking up where she left off a season ago. Whelchel takes inside ball 1. Karagyn has been on base all 3 times tonight. She has an RBI, officially 2 for 3, a double, a single, and a run scored. Now 5 hits this season in 11 at-bats for Whelchel. 1-0. Make it 6 of 12. Base hit into right center. Olazak being waved in. Here comes the throw. And not in time. A little bit closer than I thought it was going to be. But Whelchel with her 2nd RBI. We are tied at 10.
Now batting number 15, Ava Devil Bliss
I
Jolly.
do.
He came to the right game today. Who thought my first softball broadcast we're going to get an insane offensive performance from both of these teams.
Running for the Jayettes, number 7, Cassidy Atwell.
10. Perry with 2 more hits in this inning now, 11 hits tonight. Cassidy Atwell for the 4th time called on to be a courtesy for Karagyn Whelchel. Here comes Ava Devil Bliss Shelley. Comes up happy. First pitch fouled back. You know, the thing about these Perry youngsters, and we'll see more of them throughout the summer, but what sticks out to me, just my first observation, they are confident young players.
I'm not afraid of the moment at all.
0-1. There goes the runner. The pitch, a ball, the throw, not in time. Would have been a bobble by John Dole at short, and a stolen base for Atwell.
Yeah, a little bit of a late break. She's playing far away from second. That's a long run to go. She's trying to get a runner out and making a break for a stolen base.
Ball, 1 strike. Tied at 10 here in the 5th inning. Senior miss by Devil Bliss Shelley, and it's 1-2.
She was right on that. Foul tip right back into the glove.
You look at the youngsters. Shelley's a freshman. Karagyn Whelchel's a freshman. Callie Whelchel is an 8th grader. Have a confidence about them. 1-2 is a base hit to left field. Then it gets by Solberg. Rounding third is Atwell. She'll score. Devil Bliss Shelley avoids the tag. Goes into second base standing up. An RBI single, an error on Solberg out in left field. And
Now batting number 20,
Perry has
Emily
the lead,
Bell.
11-10. Sixth error of the night for Roland Story. Now here comes Bell. Taking ball of beauty. You talk about not being able to do much with the pitch. There was nothing Bell could do but observe there. Strike 1. Activity again in the Roland Story bullpen as they get some players loose. Perry by a run here in the 5th. Ball to the strike. Bell tomahawks one to center. That's going to get down a base hit. Faber thought about diving, but then she went more conservatively toward the approach. Short.
Now batting number 14, Macy Tunick.
Shawley to third. Perry with runners on the corner. Still nobody out. And here comes Tooney.
You talking about hits being contagious for a team? Right now, Perry is hot.
He had 6 two-out hits the other night at West Marshall. First pitch jumping on it is Tooney, and she hits it in the air, but foul. Balls 1 strike. Macy Tooney was a couple of infield hits tonight, 2 for 3, an RBI and a run scored. Double with Shawley at third, Bell the runner at first. Perry with just their second lead of the night, 11-10. 1 ball, 1 strike. Solberg in left, Faber in center, Ramus the right fielder, Edgar at third, Jondal at short, Berkland at second, Jeter at first. Jones running into a buzzsaw here in the 5th inning. Again, nobody out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch from Jones. He's low, 2-1. Snap throw to third base, bounces off the glove of Edgar, but does not roll far enough away.
There we go.
Third to advance, but it will allow Bell to take 60 feet down to second. 2 balls, 1 strike to the junior Tooney. I'd like to see this be the big inning for Perry when they build a 4 or 5 run lead. Wild night like tonight. They're going to add a couple here. Base hit right field. They're just going to go with 1 run. Bell was going to stop at third. Tooney goes the opposite way as Jones stayed on the outer half. Macy did not try to get too cute. Just went with the pitch, and she has a 3-hit night.
I mean, right now, if you walk
Running for the Jayettes, number 8, Aiden Erickson.
I think your hand might light on fire. That's how good their offensive game is.
Now batting number 5, Callie Whelchel.
Consecutive hits for Perry in this inning. The Jayettes have scored 3 runs. And can Callie Whelchel keep this torch lit brightly? Jones and Roland Story just desperately trying to find an out anywhere they can. Runners on the corners, pitch to Whelchel is high, ball 1. Runner takes off from first base, and Tooney, I'd say that's Erickson or courtesy down to second. Be a math major tonight to keep up with all the offense and hits and errors. 12-10 Jayettes. 1 ball, no strikes. Ground ball, this will score the run. 1 hopper to Berkland at second. Bell steps on the plate. RBI for Whelchel. And the Jayettes lead by a field goal, 13-10.
Yeah, and even though it wasn't a hit,
Now batting number 3, Taylor Atwell.
again, you have to continue to ask your players to just put the play and see what happens. Right there, even though they did get out, it's another run scored, another positive impact for the Jayettes play.
We'll do the same thing here with Atwell, the runner at third base, less than 2 outs. 4 runs in for Perry, a 13-10 lead. And the pitch is low, ball 1. Roland Karagyn Whelchel, Devil Bush, Shawley, and Bell have all crossed the plate this inning for Jayettes. RBIs from Karagyn Whelchel, Shawley, Tooney, and Callie Whelchel. Well, swing and a miss. Perry baseball with Roland Story. They're in the 3rd inning. Doorsman with a 3-1 lead. Still only 1 out. Jones cradles and throws. Change up. Good job of hitting there by Atwell. And she'll bloop a base hit into right field. Here comes Erickson to score. Atwell with the Texas League hit. The RBI, and the Jayettes tack on another. Now 14-10.
I have no idea how she hit that one. That was
Now batting number 11, Sydney Barkley.
but somehow she managed to keep her hands back, her bat slow through the zone just enough to get a piece of it right over the second baseman's head.
That's rest the time machine.
Right in the action is the catcher, Big Walters tying up her shoe and readjusting her equipment. One out, Atwell at first base, and now here's Barkley, who's 1 for 3 with a hit. Which to her is a swing and a miss. There goes Atwell, the throw, a short hop, and now here goes Greenlee Atwell with a stolen base.
And again, another instance of a long way to go for Roland Story shortstop. The ball was there before her, and it's a really tough ask for your shortstop to short hop the ball and then try and tag the base.
6 of the 7 batters have come to the plate this inning with a hit. The 0-1. Bunt attempt by Barkley is fouled, and the count swings to the favor of Alyssa Jones. Catherine West on deck, 14-10 Perry. Jayettes have been led only once tonight. That was back in the first inning after Roland Story put up a 3 spot. The Jayettes countered with 4. And Story with a 6-4 lead tonight.
Are you swinging, Sid?
9-6 lead, and now Perry with a 14-10 advantage. Looking in 2 to Barkley. Atwell on the base at second, and a swing and a miss. Barkley goes down.
Now batting for the Jayettes, number 6, Catherine West.
Good pitch right there. High heat. Tough to catch up to that one right there.
2 outs, and here's the senior West. Catherine has been up tonight in some run-producing situations. Came up with the bases loaded in the 3rd inning. Had a couple of runners on base in the 4th inning as well. Takes a running approach, swing and a miss, strike 1.
Again, load on that high
Catherine looking for her first hit tonight. She's grounded out twice, or I should say grounded out once, lined out, and struck out. 0 for 3 for the senior commit to Central College in Pella next year. 0-1. Shows bunt. Opposite foul behind the plate, and it's 0-2. Olenzak started this huge inning for the Jayettes. She is on deck. Less than 9th batter to come to the plate this inning. Atwell ready to bowl off second. Catherine can put the ball in play. The 0-2 just misses inside. 1-2.
Very close there to take the 2 strikes. I don't know if I'm going to do that again if I'm her.
Outfield is playing West straight away. Silberg in left, Faber in center, Amos in right. Corners in just a couple of steps. The 1-2. Ground ball to the right side, off the glove of Berkman. Atwell around third's going to try to score. The throw not in time, and it scoots by Walters. West is going to go to second, make a huge turn there. And the Jayettes keep the inning rolling.
Now batting number 2, Lydia Olenzak.
With the air and Catherine West standing at second.
Sabatino came in again. Great.
Second stint of action tonight for Abby Sabatino as she is back into the circle for Jones. Tough draw.
God.
She hits one high. Hits one deep.
that
It's
was
off
out.
the fence. Into the corner. West will score. Olenzak to second. Boy, that ball just took off like a rocket and nearly left the yard. Hit the top of the fence. A rope to the corner. An RBI.
Now batting number 13, Karagyn Whelchel.
Continue to pour it off.
Not waiting around at all. The second double of the inning. I thought that one had a chance to get over the fence and we hit that off.
Seven runs in the inning for the Jayettes, and now 16-10. Here comes Karagyn Whelchel. On the change up. Whelchel off the glove of third. Ricochets off Jondal's glove into left field. Roland's active score. And it is a football score on a late May evening here in Perry tonight. 17-10. Holy smokes.
And nothing, absolutely nothing is going right for Roland Story right now out in the field. I mean, that was just a dive right there by Edgar.
Emily Geese. Jolly with a hit. Bell with a base hit. Tunic with
Now
a base
pitching
hit.
for
Atwell
Roland
with an
Story,
RBI hit.
Miley Geese.
Geese, the new pitcher in there for Roland Story. Third pitcher of the night for the Norse. And here is Double Bliss Shalley. Runner at first base. Runner takes off. Double Bliss Shalley. Lines one to short. John Dole is there to make the catch. And mercifully, the inning finally comes to an end if you're Roland Story. What an inning. 8 big ones put up on the board. Jayettes send 12 to the plate. They lead 17-10 as we move into the 6th here on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
The new pitcher.
Top of the 6th inning, we move into Perry with a 17-10
She has a hitter?
lead.
She has a hitter?
Not yet.
Who's
I
it?
heard you coming up the stairs.
Goldberg, Ecker, and
Goldberg.
Jones. 4, 5, and Sua. 6 due up for the Norse.
We'll get the next one.
Macy Tunic, after what you just watched, she was a part of it with the offensive firepower that Jayettes unveiled tonight. You just want to throw strikes.
Absolutely. You cannot count Roland Story out of this game yet. The offense has been going for both teams, but I mean, Roland Story isn't going to go away.
Hits tonight for the Norse. 10 runs. Again, 3 in the first, 3 in the third, 3 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth. That's been their offensive MO tonight. 2 balls, 1 strike. Solberg awaits. And a ground ball knocked down by Tunic. Good job there by Macy. Fielding her position for the first out.
Yeah, that's what you work on in practice. He had
Now batting number 19, Lydia Edgar.
literally will exactly that. Hot shot right back at the middle. Take nicely. Just put it first.
In your stats.
Bring in Lydia Edgar to the plate. Edgar has had a huge night tonight. Another lefty, and she just keeps on hitting. Base hit into center. It's her 3rd hit of the game. 3 for 4 for Edgar.
How many players missing?
Now batting number 23, Alyssa Jones.
Quite a few. Both teams are high volume of players with 2 hits. Alyssa Jones has had a career night. She's had a heyday with all these base runners. 5 RBIs for the batter in there now, and Jones. The bases clearing double, nearly missed a grand slam back in the 1st inning. Delivered an RBI ground ball in the 3rd. Ground ball RBI in the 4th. 1 for 3, 5 RBIs for Jones. 2 balls, 1 strike, runner at first. Foul territory, Whelchel and Double Bliss Shalley giving chase. It's 0-2. Back in the day, which wasn't that long ago for Perry softball, and they were competing in the Raccoon River, and you had 4 or 5 teams qualifying for the state tournament every year. The answer not score 17 runs in an entire conference season. Tunic gets the strikeout swing. This has to be fun for Perry to see the offensive firepower and numbers.
Now batting number 26, Peyton Cheater.
They've been pushed. They have pretty much played catch-up from our opening pitch tonight. Tunic with 2 strikeouts. And the batter is Jeter. She hits one in the air. Right side of the infield, there is Atwell, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered if you're Tunic and company. It's up a 1-out hit to Edgar. Roland Story is stranded 6 tonight. Bottom of the 6th we move into. Perry 17, Roland Story 10. This is Jayettes softball, Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
Batting for the Jayettes, number 20, Emily Bell.
Jefferson, which could be a key early season showdown. The Rams unbeaten, like Perry entering tonight. And then a week from Saturday, it's the Paul and Mary Ann Graves Classic, and a good field of teams coming to Perry. Van Meter, Glenwood, and Webster City. That's the road ahead, presented by Adele Winterset TV and Appliance. Bottom of the 6th inning, Bell, Tunic, and Whelchel, 4, 5, and 6. Geese into the game for Roland Story. Third pitcher tonight, entered out of the bullpen last inning and was able to get Devil Whelchel to pop out. Jones has given up 9 tonight. Sabatino has coughed up 8. With the 17 pitcher. 8 Roland Story errors tonight. 2 balls, no strikes to Bell. Bell 2 for 3. She's walked as well tonight. Couple of RBIs. Now a team high 6 RBIs this year. 2 up. All 3.
Stupid lives.
Perry looking for their first
So
win of the
mad.
season.
This would be a perfect game.
2017.
17-10.
Last year,
Freaking live stream doesn't work.
Closed out 13-13. Leading 500 in the conference. It's 7-7. Could be a little bit of a different year this year, though, for the Jayettes. Year 2 in the heart of Iowa.
They can keep up this offensive performance. I'd say their season's looking pretty good.
3 balls and a strike, and it misses badly, ball 4. So the on-base percentage has certainly been there for Emily Bell tonight. Brings up Macy Tunick. Tunick is singled 3 times. She's 3 for 4 with a couple of RBIs and 2 runs scored.
that Kate Erickson?
Yep.
That it is?
Yeah.
Running for the Jayettes, number 9, Kate Erickson.
Go to the bench with Erickson. This will be a pinch runner for Bell, not a courtesy. So this counts
Batting for the Jayettes, number 14, Macy Tunick.
Coming batter, Tunick. Roland Story was in this game. Well, the tone setters for the first 4 innings, but that 8-run fifth has just flattened them a little bit. Dug out, a little bit more quiet. Necessarily the pep in the step that they had to start this game. It looked like it might be a 1 or 2-run game. Oh, 1-2 makes it foul.
And Tunick did a good job passing that pause at the top of the 6th.
Strong name.
0
Live stream?
on the board.
I'm mad at that. I'm mad at everything. I just want to go home.
So day 8 time.
Hopefully Wednesday I won't do this, or I'll be so mad.
He's checks the pitch.
Keeps that.
Holds it. Hold it off to the right side.
Such a big inning like that from the Jayettes. Following after you scored 3 innings in a row, and then proceed to do nothing on the base paths.
Tunick hits one in the air toward right center.
We'll get back to
Foul
that.
right center. Fader drifting over a few steps is under it for first down.
Batting for the Jayettes, number 5, Callie Whelchel.
Back to first base. A lot of excitement coming into this season. Look at last year. Macy Kilmer was a senior. She was a 5-year starter at third base. Gina Kenny never played last year because of the torn ACL suffered in basketball. So Jayettes, a couple of seniors who have moved on, and they had a lot of firepower coming back as the runner takes off and stolen base for Erickson. The question was, how would Callie Whelchel respond as an 8th grader, and then Ava Devil Whelchel taking over at third base? And I'd say the early reviews have been pretty good for those 2 young players. Oh, 1 pitch. Hit off the end of the bat, line towards second, good scoop by Brooklyn. Shovel toss to Jeter at first for round number 2.
Extending that line drive, able to get
And batting number 3, Taylor Atwell.
flip.
Shaw grounds
Score
out
here.
4-3, 2 outs. Fifth
Or no,
time through
6
the order,
right?
Taylor Atwell. Atwell 2 for 4 with a couple of RBIs.
Get this running.
Erickson standing at third. The pitch is a strike over the inner half. Taking a sneak peek ahead to the Roland Story 7th inning. They will have 8, 9, and 1 due up. Oh, 1 pitch. Right 2, right down Broadway. Atwell's watched a couple of good ones whiz by. been effective for limited time out of the bullpen tonight. She strikes out Atwell. Jayettes ran a runner. They lead 8 on base tonight. Now they'll try to put
The end of 6 innings. Roland Story 10.
17, Roland Story
Perry
10.
17.
Norseman coming up in the final inning. The 7th is where we march to here on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network. Welcome back to the Perry Fairway broadcast booth. Tunic trying to put the finishing touches on this one. The Jayettes looking to go 3-0 on this opening week. All 3 wins, Heart of Iowa. 2 of those coming on the road, and now in their home debut tonight, they have put up 17. Ball hit toward third. Devil Bliss
Nice
shot
play.
with a scoop and throw. 1 out. As the number 8 batter, Bergeron, is retired.
Good throw, good showing of the arm strength there. Devil Bliss shot.
Who is this?
Pinch hitter now for Roland Story. This was the spot occupied by their flex and DP, and they have used their flex a lot tonight with Sabatino and
20.
Ramus.
Corin.
Tina Lieberman wants time. She's going to come out of the Perry dugout. Wants an explanation of what's going on. This is Corin Paget hitting for Roland Story.
Batting for Roland Story, number 20, Corin Paget.
Paget is a senior, getting an opportunity to swing it. 1 out here in the 7th. 17-10 Perry. Checks and delivers. Strikes over the strike.
Right now, Roland Story looking for any sort of spark they can find here. Digging down deep into their bench for a big bat, an experienced bat for some.
Let's try to prolong the game. The 0-1. Come back off Tunic's glove. Ricochet slowly to Atwell. Has time. And the throw goes off the glove of Bell. Boy, Atwell did everything right there. She stuck with it and delivered the ball quick enough to get.
Now batting number 24, Reagan Faber.
Glove of Bell. That'll be an air charge on the first baseman. 3rd error of the night for Perry. Real nice recovery from Taylor Atwell.
Yeah, really nice recovery. I thought Tunic had a chance at that one. Just tipped off the gloves, redirected to the second baseman. Atwell. And as you said, really fired it over there, but I think it was just a little bit too hot there for Bell at first base.
Top of the order for Faber, and both these teams getting through the lineup 5 times tonight. Faber has been on base 3 times. A couple of singles, hit by pitch. She scored a couple of runs. First time that she has come up to bat with somebody on base.
Every time she's been up to bat, she's started a rally. So it's really important to get her out back in the run. No, I wouldn't either.
She was laughing.
There's way too much pressure.
Ball 1 strike. Tootie locks in on the sign from Whelchel. Right-hander to the plate. Faber sprays it foul. A while since we had a game of this magnitude as far as offense goes. Combined 27 runs, combined 29 hits, and combined 11 errors. This is outside, 2-2.
Yeah, regardless of if Perry wins or Roland Story and outside massive comeback here, neither coach is going to be happy with it. They're not going to be any sort of worry with the offense. They're going to be focused on the rules.
Faber is a tough out. Again, exposing one off to the left side.
That's just the way coaches are. There's always room.
Thing about Perry for the first couple of games, they've been sulky behind Tunic, only 2 errors combined. And South Hamilton and West Marshall it's out. 3 of them tonight. Pick up the offense, certainly making up for that. Payoff pitch.
Oh.
Tip. Faber just nick it. Do it again. Tunic is throwing a lot of pitches in this one. She looks for the complete game.
I have 110.
3-2 offer. All 4 in favor as a vote. 2 on, 1 out.
Now batting number 30, Hayden Walter.
Just had a against this Perry team tonight. Walters has been on base 3 times. She has a double, an RBI, and a couple of runs scored. Don't want to give this team any life. There's a smash into the alley in left center. This is going to be extra base. Paget was late to get going. She rounds third. Olenzak
turn and throw it
on the relay. It's an RBI double for Walters, and it's 17-11.
There's that spark. There's stuff out for the Jayettes. Giving them hope.
Now batting number 5, Kaylee Birkland.
RBI of the game for Walters, and now it's Berkeley. She hits one high and deep to center. West reaches up and makes the catch. Great grab by Perry's best outfielder, Catherine West, on a rope hit her way. Tagging from third is favored, scoring. Perry doesn't care about that.
Now batting number 7, Ellen Solberg.
Boy, off contact. I thought that was going to burn West.
Back.
Now here's a line drive. Perry down the line, holds it in, and the Jayettes defend the home.
That's your final score.
17
Roland Story 12,
the final.
Perry 17.
Wednesday. We'll be back with the Osmondson Manufacturing post-game show after this. Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
Thanks for watching, even though the scoreboard didn't work. Bye.